Hi, it's your girl Survivor Ray. Welcome to my channel where we are growing and flourishing. Let's get into the video. This video is called How is Stress Making You Sick? If you're stressed out, this can and will affect your body and your overall system. Stress overall affects everything. It affects your mental health. It affects your crown chakra. It weakens the immune system. It raises blood pressure. It impacts your sleep and impacts your overall mental health. Now, a smart person would say mental health is everything. Mental health is what makes us who we are. Without our brain, we can't do anything. I really hope y'all don't mind the kids in the background. It's nothing wrong with kids playing in the background. It just reminds you of like when you were a kid and those fun times where you're not really thinking too much about the in-depths of life and the stressful things of life. It's not just a quote to be stress-free. This is a way of living. This is the best way of living, because that means no matter what hits you, you're basically unstoppable, because you're not letting any obstacles stop you. And this is why it's important to be calm, peaceful, and as stress-free as possible. No matter what your circumstances is, no matter how hard it is, to overall sit zen, be calm, and to look at the situation. Actually look at it without just acting in anger, acting in sadness, and acting in rage. Prayer and meditation are things that's said throughout all of the spiritual books, all of these different things, and that's the start. But then to lead into fasting, detoxing, all of these different things, it's meant because prayer is the first step, meditation is the first step, but then what's the third step? Everybody knows the third is the Tron, and then you could keep going from there. So after you pray and meditate on the things that you want and need and desire, and then acknowledge the fact that you're grateful for what you already have, and that right now you already have everything that you need because you're breathing, you can live a stress-free life and start to really make it known to God what you want, because He wants you to be clear. And you cannot be clear when your mind is clouded by stress. Stress causes hair loss. Stress causes so many different problems. So I'm making this video to allow you guys to know it's a solution to every problem. It's a cure to every disease. And it's all within us. We have the answers within us. And another thing that being stressed leads to is unhealthy coping mechanisms. Now, we all deal with things. We all have hardships, right? But it's about how we deal with them. Some people deal with them and some people cope with them. You deal with obstacles by getting through them. You cope with them by brushing them off to the side. Ooh, wow. Wow. I know y'all seen that, That might have been confirmation. But it's important to always, at the end of it, be calm and look at it. That's what's going to make you look at it from a higher perspective. Be calm and then look at it, rather than stay angry, stay in that mindset. No, go cool off. Don't make decisions in a stressful mind process, because then it is easy to just act out of emotions. We all have them. We all have emotions, but it's important to learn how to control them. That's the thing. That's the obstacles and things that we're learning. We're learning how to control our emotions. We're only stressed because of our emotions, because of how we feel, because of the strain on our bodies, because of not speaking up for ourselves, because of people pleasing, because of all of these things. So then when we understand that, we understand more and more every day how to live a stress-free life. It's by identifying, acknowledging, and then dealing with it. It's okay to have a little smoke. It's okay to have a little drink. But what is not right, and it says it in the word, what's not right, you could drink wine, but don't get drunk. You could smoke, but don't just, basically it's about moderation. That's what it's about. It's about not letting it control your life. And that leads me into the next subject, telling you how to deal with these things, how and what to do. So the last thing that the Most High wants you to do is to worry. It says it in the word. It says it in Matthew 6:25. It says in Philippians. It says that God does not want us to worry. He wants us to give it to him. Being stressed is worrying about, oh, what if this person thinks that? What if this person thinks this? Oh, not standing up for yourself. But also just letting things come from every which way and not dealing with it, just allowing things to run over you. It's so many different ways to be stressed. And to unlocking that, you will just live so much of a better life once you unlock this superpower, and it's to never be stressed. And it takes time to unlock any superpower. It's gonna take time, and that's why you have to trust in God's divine timing. You heal this.
I'm also in gymnastics. I dance a lot. I love gaming, and I love playing with people. Those are the 4 things I do.
You heal stress with a combination of different things that is said throughout all of the spiritual books, throughout plenty of the spiritual books. And it's a combination of them all, because we all have different ways of doing things. We all have different ways of dealing with things. So that's why it's so many different ways. Applying these things to your life, you will have a more stress-free life. Okay? The goal is to find what works for you. The goal is to find what works for you. It's not to just do whatever somebody else did just because they said it. It's to find what works for you. So, prayer, meditation, grounding with nature, speaking and writing, creative expression, all of these things grounds you, draws you back to your soul purpose, because we are meant to create. You know, some people could say, oh, I'm not creative, but everybody should have the ability to be creative, because we're all put here to create something, whether it's a conversation, whether it's an invention, whether it's a business, whether it's anything, an app, whatever it is, we're meant to create. You have to take it upon yourself to do these things. Nobody's going to do it for you. And to understand that it's steps to this. It's steps to these things. You don't just rush into knowing all of these things. God is going to guide your steps. He's going to help you. He's going to give you the helping hand. Everything that you need, you already have inside of you. So, starting with yourself, relieving the stress, then you could build community. For all of these things, from the beginning, you have to trust in divine timing. Trust in the plan. That's the key. From the beginning, trust that it is all going to work out. That's going to make it harder for doubt to creep in and tell you otherwise. Trust that it is all going to work out. And that's where the magic happens. Tell me in the comments if this works for you. I hope it does. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.